Hello everyone, this is Mucker J from TBFM and we are live here at Hard Rock L9 and this is our University Challenge Team of the Day. We are here with Dendera, the seaman spunking sailors from Portsmouth. Hello guys.
Hello.
That's a much better intro than last time, isn't it?
I've never had a better intro.
It's really good that, I didn't even write that. He did. Yeah, but it feels like University Challenge, doesn't it? So I just thought I'd do that, you know. Who would be our challengers? AC/DC, obviously, because that's where I put you on a level of awe. Not whore, but awe. So yeah, you've been going for quite a long time. I can't remember when you actually started as a band.
Well, Steve and our previous guitar player Tony
Steve and the previous guitar player. Keep going.
Had a version of the band for a couple of years where they were just sort of having a bit of fun, really. It started properly in 2010, late 2010, and then a couple of years later, Steve again, Brad, and
he's got a fascination with you, Steve. I think he likes you.
Andy and Brad joined the band a year later.
You missed that one. Carry on. Just carry on. We'll just titter over it.
And then yes, earlier this year, this lovely gentleman here next to me joined the band. He's the other guitar player.
Cool. Okay, you brought your first album out in 2013. That was called The Killing Floor. Got a 5 out of 5 rating on TBFM. First time we really got to know who the band was, I believe. That was down to the awesome Helen Bradley Hours photography. Make sure you check her out. She brought you to us. She told us how good you were. She kept telling us to book you, and it would have been probably, yeah. She does. Doesn't she do some kind of? She does some kind of helps of some kind of festival down there, doesn't she? That's one where it's a community one, a street one.
Oh, okay.
She does. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Potentially, I can't remember.
Yeah.
She's done loads of things.
Yeah, so she does a lot of promo down that end because she was supposed to come up here for one of the Hard Rock Hells the one year, and then she said I can't because I'm supposed to be doing this big festival down there, and it's one where it's all the streets, all the pubs in the town get involved, so it's a community festival. So, and I'm sure you've played it, and you don't even know what it is. I can't remember. I'm sure it's in Southampton. That's the one, Takedown Festival. That's the one, isn't it? Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah, played a couple of times. That's cool.
Yeah. So obviously that's how we got to know her through the whole thing, and so you've plodded along for 2 years. We've never seemed to see you ever, and we've seen every band, but we've never seen you. We seem to avoid you for one reason or another. I don't know. It's something to do with University Challenge. I am actually probably not going to be able to come and watch you because my excitement is just going to excel the good looks of my suit. And I just don't think I'll be able to. I don't know. I'm already.
You're going to throw your clothes off at us.
Whoa.
Purple suit just hit me in the face.
Yeah. I'll slap you in the face with my big purple one. Yeah. I'm back to Steve. And Dragon Force. So right, there's a new album. Come on, talk about the new album. Pillars of Creation, out earlier this year. Yes. Fuck, wow. I spoke to you guys off camera earlier, and I was talking to a band yesterday. I'm not sure which one it was. It possibly Halloween, and we were talking about how bands have albums out where every track on the album is fucking so good you can't skip a single track, whereas some bands deliberately put not so good tracks in, because when you write an album you usually have 30 or 40 tracks before you choose your 12 tracks, don't you? So to have an album of all killer tracks all the way through.
It's all shit and nothing really stands out, so you just sort of go through the dirt.
It could be that. It could be that.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said. You just said it.
Do you know what? I'm sinking now. I'm sinking.
Oh, well, no, genuinely, thank you.
I'm so excited.
We
I couldn't even have AC/DC here and be more excited.
Oh, man. We're genuinely
I'm such a fanboy, aren't I?
We're really.
No, he's away. He's a Geordie.
We're really happy with how the most recent album turned out. We really worked hard on honing our sound, I should say. Because the previous album, the first one, it did get a lot of people saying it's really good. It just it sounds like so and so, or it sounds like so and so. And
there's a lot of Iron Maidens. I remember the Iron Maiden in the first album.
But the next one, we wanted to consciously step away from that. So we do feel it's a heavier album. We do feel that it's a more modern album, but still not taking away from the melody.
It's try to get our own identity a bit more. The thing is as well, with Ash's clean vocal, and we can really do what we want with the music because we're never going to lose that sound that we've got because of Ash's style of vocal. Whereas if it was a more aggressive vocal, it would probably just end up sounding like a lot of other bands. So I think we've got a bit of a niche there potentially.
I believe that what the industry needs is the next Iron Maiden without its end like Iron Maiden sort of thing, and that's where I put you back on the first album. Was this could be the next Iron Maiden, but I didn't think Iron Maiden were going to fucking milk it for this many more years. So you've had to hold out, and that's why I've stayed away from seeing you. But the fuckers are still going to do it again next year. So I really shouldn't be watching you until they've finished. But so you can blame Bruce for me not seeing you so far. Yeah, bloody Bruce, fucking Bruce's, fucking Bruce. G'day, Bruce. Although we've got Blaze Bailey playing for us next year, so much better than Bruce. And not as probably as much of the inspiration of your Iron Maiden, because it's very early Iron Maiden on your first album. It sounds very not the same, and I would never ever put your album down as the same, but it did have the Iron Maiden-esque, wasn't it? So your new album has been nominated as Best New Album of 2015 in the TBFM Awards. You've also been voted or nominated for Best British Band, and if you looked at that sheet, we actually said, holy shit, when we put the poster up, the bands on that list, we could have one hell of a festival there. Then somebody said, well, actually, you know that half of those bands played, a third of those bands played at your festival this year, and you've got another third of them playing at your festival next year already. So there's a pattern here. We booked the best bands. So unfortunately, we didn't book you. I couldn't until I come and sing you. That's one of my rules. I need to see the bands.
Whatever.
Which Steve? Which Steve? Steve, or Steve? There's three over here. So, yeah. So I'm drooling over you, and there is all that, and I forgot what we're talking about.
We were talking about the awards.
Yeah. How did that come across? Was you surprised, or?
I didn't even know we'd been nominated for the new album one. I knew we'd been nominated for British.
Did we talk about the other day on WhatsApp?
We were talking about Best British Band.
Yeah, and we put the album on.
For those looking on the camera, that carry on.
No, it's really cool. I was really happy when I saw about the Best British Band one, because there's a lot of good competition there as well.
16 albums on there. We played them on our radio show. While we were here, we pre-recorded a show for Thursday, and we played a track from each band on the album. So you were played as well.
What track?
Stacey, what track was played from Dendera on Thursday?
Cool, thank you.
Yes, it was track one, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's the one we've just done a video for that you can actually see if you go onto our YouTube.
It's called what?
Claim Our Throne.
There we go. Beautiful plug, beautiful. I was just like, comes in from the left, cross, header, boom, it's in. Beautiful. Yeah. So we did an album show on Thursday, which we recorded the day before, and it was like, wow, all these bands on this list is crazy. And the week before we did the best single, so we had all the best singles. I'm like, how the hell are people going to vote on this? So there's a voting system open for a month. In the first 3 days, we announced that we'd had 2,000 votes on the whole thing, not just individuals. Yeah. And you haven't even plugged it yet. Oh,
just for me.
I spoke to Brian Johnson and said, look, the new AC/DC are here, No, it's the new Iron Maiden. I spoke to Bruce. No, I didn't. Nah, fucking. You're there anyway. Oh, I'm wobbly. Right, let's talk about gigs. You've never had a fanboy interview before, have you?
He's my favourite footballer.
Gigs! Hang on, we've got a song about him. That was good, that was good.
You're welcome.
Hey, have you heard about Chris Eubanks?
Go on.
He's just written a new book about ethics. Hang on. Next week he's writing one about Kent. Yes!
God.
Hang on, you ready?
You'll be
ready?
sorry for saying that.
Yeah. Have you got it yet? Yeah. It's just,
sorry.
I tried to tell that one to somebody yesterday. I cried for 10 minutes trying to tell that joke. He's just got it.
It's a good joke.
He's just got it.
I did get it beforehand.
It's a good joke.
Ethics.
good joke.
Ethics.
Yeah,
I just like
we
ethics.
got it, yeah.
I'm just waiting for somebody from ethics to be here and say, "Oh, so you're from ethics?" That would be so good if I interviewed a band from ethics. Yeah, but I don't think I've got one this weekend. Damn, that would be so good. Right, where were we? Giggs, Ryan. Ryan Giggs is illegitimate. He ain't got no birth certificate. He's got AIDS and can't get rid of it. He's a moony bastard.
Nice.
We used to sing that to him.
Did you?
He didn't like it.
I can imagine he wasn't pleased.
How'd you get in his house? Even in karaoke.
No, when there's 40,000 people singing it at once,
Yeah.
it goes. It sounds quite good. When I sing it, it doesn't. So. Gigs, Ryan. No, we've done that one. Right. 20th of November, Electric Ballroom London with Sepultura. He spelt it wrong. Sepultura. I like that. There must be a tribute band to Sepultura. So talk about that. How did you get that and how's that come about?
We just got, I was speaking to the agent of the band and they came back and said, yeah, we'll have you on the show. We're all very excited about that one. We're all Sepultura fans. Dave here is a Sepultura fan.
Is he a fanboy like I am to you guys?
He's a proper Sepultura. When I told him we were doing the show, his face dropped. It was when we picked him up to come to this festival. When we picked him up to come to this festival.
You just could have put him in a carrier bag, just scoop him up.
We picked him up to come to this festival. He opens the front door and blaring out, he's got Sepultura as loud as he possibly can. So
Yeah. God.
So as much as I'm a fanboy to you, you're a fanboy to Sepultura. So
Yeah.
you're going to get to meet them. You're going to go and do your thing.
yeah.
So you can understand my excitement at times when I see the bands and chat to the bands and everything. You know, I accidentally tried to shake. I tried to shake somebody's hand while they had their cock in the hand. It was Whit Crane from Ugly Kid Joe here 2 years ago. It was like fanboy moments. He's in the toilet. I said, "Oh my God, it's Whit Crane. Can I shake your hand?" He went, "Can I finish my cock?" Holy shit! Is that Lever? That's Lever. She's from Bournemouth.
Leave her alone.
Yay! Black State Highway. She's gorgeous. 5 minutes. Sorry, we're just drooling now. What a voice. You like that, didn't you?
It was all
You
right.
weren't too sure. No. Oh, right. Back to the work. Right. What else have you got? You got Southampton coming up
We've
as
got
well.
a headline in Southampton. We've got a few other headline shows coming up, and then we're waiting to announce a couple of tours for next year. Hopefully going to. I can't say anything.
Oh my God! Do you know who he's touring with next year? I'm fucking telling you. Really? Fucking Justin Bieber and Westlife. Fucking hell.
So we,
Respect.
and
Can't wait for that.
He didn't even want to do it.
I was looking over there at the toilets.
and
He's
we're
going for a wank.
we're going to be recording new music really soon. We're going to be recording some new music really soon.
Album or EP? Or you're not telling us?
I'm not saying
Singles, videos. You just told us about the video. Right then, festivals next year. Let's finish there. Concentrate on that. Come on. What have you already got that you can tell us that you can't tell us?
The only one we can say is the one in Manchester, which is SOS Festival.
Yeah. I get to see you again.
Nice. But we've got.
If you disappoint me today, I'm going to be so gutted because I've got you penciled in for 2017 at Breaking Bands Festival. You're in my head. If you impress me today, it's an audition tonight. If you can somehow, during your song, shout BreakingBandsFestival.com, I will book you for 2017. How's that for an agreement?
Deal.
Right, we've done that on camera. Right. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left. Gigs, festivals, quick, next year.
There'll be a couple of announcements soon regarding tours. We're looking to get into Europe next year, and
I wouldn't have sex with Europe.
and there'll be festival announcements really soon.
Awesome, very good, very good. New albums, new music, not albums. New music. Okay, websites. Quick, chuck us websites.
Dendera.co.uk, Facebook/Dendera UK,
Facebook.com, type in Dendera in the search bar.
and,
Yeah.
and Twitter at Dendera UK.
Twitter at and then that.
That's a little
So
at
that's
sign.
at.
No.
That's an email address. You mean dot?
That's at.
No, you have to do an at on Twitter.
apparently you do.
Twitter
Yeah.
is a social networking site.
Yeah,
where
it's-
you get
it's-
to like. You
It's
know,
got
put
like
out-
I see
something
what you
like
mean. I'll
10
take you to where the
billion
website
people on the
don't
page, and
Just
yeah.
watches and stone.
You're not the first person to say that this weekend. So yeah, that's Dendera. I'm in awe. I'm just wobbly, and I'm going to have sex with myself in the toilet now. But I'm not. I've got to go and see. I've got to make sure Lever comes over and has a sing-song with us now. So thank you very much for chatting to TBFM.
Thank
We
you,
will see you out on the road. I'll possibly see you at 20:45 today.
Nice.
Hopefully, yeah, because there's only Faster Pussycat on. So yeah, it's a perfect time to come and see you.
Thank you,
Stage
man.
2.
Thank you.
It'll be awesome. Thank you very much. Chat to TBFM.
Thank you.